Welcome, Cancer, to your reading for the month of July 2025. So, Cancer, what is going on with you this month? Let's see. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus signs. And it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. So let's have a look and see what's going on. Okay, guys, we're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. Cancer, in your general energy, we have got the Three of Swords, but it's coming in the reverse position. So this does mean that it feels like you're getting over something that was, for some of you, it was something that was emotionally painful. For some of you, it was something where you felt like you've been betrayed in some way. When we look at the Three of Swords, when we look at it in the upright position, those three swords are going straight through the heart. So that indicates something that causes emotional pain. Sometimes it can be about relationships. It can be the breakup of a relationship. It can be being hurt by someone. But because this is coming in the reverse position, it does mean that you are now in the period of recovery. You are through the worst of it. It can be that there's been some kind of falling out even. It could be that you've fallen out with someone and your feelings have been really hurt, and now you're through it. You're over the worst of it, and you're on the path to recovery. In your opportunity is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups in this context, if we're going to lead on from that last card, it does mean that your opportunity is just to detach yourself from this now. There's no need to be... there's no need to drag this out any longer than it has to. In fact, it's probably counterproductive for you to be still allowing this to have a negative effect on you. This is the part where you just say, right, onwards and upwards, what's done is done, and there's nothing I can do about it. I can't change the past, but I can certainly do something about my future. So this is really indicating that you're going from being it's like going from being detached in general, like you may have felt detached in life, or you may have felt detached from reality in some way. But you're moving from that to detaching yourself from the thing that's made you feel that way. In your challenge is the Three of Wands, but in the reverse position. So the Three of Wands usually is about looking to the future. It's about seeing expansion and growth. It's seeing your path ahead. It's making plans. But unfortunately, it's coming in the reverse position, which means that for some reason you're not seeing it. You may just be feeling a bit stuck, Cancer. You may be confused by what's next. And that's the challenge here for you in July. I think this is a case of don't overcomplicate things. Don't question things. Allow the universe to do its job. Allow the universe to bring you what you're meant to receive. And don't be picky. Don't be fussy. Take what's given at this time, because there's a reason for everything, okay? But at the moment, it does feel like you're focusing too much on the fact that there's not enough growth. There's not enough in front of you. You can't see the path. And because you can't see the path, you don't want to take a step forward. But you have to take a step forward, and you have to keep going, Cancer, because eventually you will see the path. The King of Cups is in your unforeseen events. Now, I do hope this is you, Cancer, because if this is you, then this is you in your essence. This is you full of strength and vitality and positivity and a clear sense of purpose. You know, if you're going to be in your category, which is cups, if you want to be anyone, then you want to be the king. So this is really good. This is actually also, it does also indicate that if you've had any worries, whether it's to do with your job, your finances, anything at all, even if it's a love, you know, issues in relationships, that this indicates unforeseen events of being back on top. It could also indicate help coming in for some of you, unexpected and unseen help coming in. So then we have in your advice the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is always about illusion and fantasy. Okay, so it's a bit of a daydreamer's card. It's a card of wishing for things that are probably never going to materialize. It's a card that says, time to get real, time to get realistic, Cancer. Stop wishing and dreaming for things that you're probably not going to get right now, and start making plans towards the things that you can have and that you can do, because it's from there that you gain positivity. It's there that you gain a sense of purpose, and then you work towards other things as you move through. So let's clarify. Any day now, things are going to be changing for you as well, Cancer, because your sign is about to enter, Jupiter is about to enter your sign for the next year. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion and good fortune and all of the things that you've been waiting for. So just hold on. By the time you watch this, it probably already is the 7th of July. So from the 7th of July onwards, you'll start feeling a shift. So the Three of Swords reversed, clarified by the Two of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles. Even though the Three of Swords reversed indicates that you're coming through a time of pain or feeling like you've been betrayed or hurt, the Two of Swords in reverse does actually indicate that you're still very undecided. It still leaves you with a sense of confusion, because now that chapter's over, it's almost like, oh, now that's done. Now I have no choice but to deal with the future. It's like, what now? Now that that's done, I've come to that conclusion that I don't need to worry about that anymore. Now I have to face what's next. And you're confused by that, and you're probably making your life a little bit too difficult. The Two of Swords is always about someone that has tunnel vision or not enough vision. You need to expand your horizons, Cancer. Stop thinking black and white. Stop thinking I can either do this or I can do that, and there's nothing in between. There's so much there in between that you need to start opening your eyes to. Start thinking laterally. And then the Seven of Pentacles is your general energy is about evaluation and assessment, working out what things have served you well and what things haven't. And the things that haven't or don't serve you well or haven't been productive or have been a waste of time, then you need to let go of them, stop doing them, and focus on the things that are working. So the Four of Cups in your opportunity, clarified by the Five of Wands reversed and the Star reversed. So the opportunity here is also to let go of conflict and confusion and competition. Sometimes this is about competition. It's about thinking you can't live up to other people or you can't match other people. It's like there's so much negativity that you're finding excuses for things that you can't or won't do. And that needs to stop. But the Five of Wands comes in reverse, which means the opportunity is there to, again, let go of things that are counterproductive, because they're not doing anything. They're making you go around in circles for no reason. The Star in reverse. The Star in reverse can mean that you have felt like there's no hope, that there's nothing positive in your life, or there's nothing to look forward to, but really, honestly, Cancer, you have so much to look forward to. The Star is coming in reverse because actually the Star should be upright, and the Star is about amazing potential for the future. It's about your dreams coming true. It's about your wishes being realized, but it's coming in the reverse position because you're basically saying, nah, it's not going to happen. And that is so powerful. When you do that and you say that, the universe says, okay, I'll stop trying. I'll stop bothering then. I'll stop offering you. I'll stop manifesting anything good in your life, because you're basically asking for everything to be negative. So change your way of thinking, Cancer. Start thinking, I deserve the world. I deserve everything. I deserve success, happiness, freedom, joy. You have to start thinking like that. Look at yourself in the mirror after you've watched this video and tell yourself, I'm sorry I've put you through this, and I'm sorry that I've been so negative, and I'm sorry that I had no faith in you, and I'm sorry that I told you that you didn't deserve anything, because you do. You deserve everything. You're worth millions more than anyone else. And just stick to it, please, Cancer. So the Three of Wands in reverse in your challenge. Is clarified by the Nine of Swords reversed and the Knight of Swords. So as I said, the challenge here is that you're just not seeing your potential. You're not seeing the expansion. You're not seeing the future. You're not seeing the path in front of you. The Nine of Swords in reverse. It's not a bad card, really, because this actually indicates that the most stress that you've been through is over. It's done. You're through the worst of it. Stop finding things to be stressed about. Stop finding things to be worried about. Stop worrying about the things that haven't happened, that might happen, that may never happen. Worry about the things that are happening, and worry about the things that you can do something about, not the things that you can't do anything about. The Knight of Swords is in the upright. And this is about taking action. This is about getting off your butt and going and getting things done. And that for you is a challenge right now, Cancer. But you can do this. You can do this. Whatever you're going through, you've been through way worse. So just remember that. Remember that you've been through worse. You came out of that stronger, and this isn't as bad. And what are you worried about? It'll be okay. This time next year, you'll look back and you'll think, all of that fuss, and look where I am now. It's not going to take a year. I'm just giving you an example. The King of Cups is clarified by the Page of Wands reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. It could well be that this could be someone else as well in your life, Cancer. There could be another water sign here, possibly male, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it could also be their rising sign. But they do feel like a bit of a mentor, or someone that you look up to, someone you have respect for. And I think they may, without you going to them, they may be seeing, they may be spotting things with you at the moment, and they may well come to you and just say, Is it just me, or are you a bit lost? And they're going to give you some guidance. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. So the Ace of Pentacles is about new opportunities. It can be about new jobs. It can be new financial opportunities. But it can also just be opportunities to take a step forward for things that you may not particularly want to take a step forward for. That's why it's coming in the reverse, because it's like opportunities are going to be presented to you, Cancer, and your instant reaction is going to be absolutely not. But for some of you, you don't have the luxury of rejecting offers. So, and you just don't know where these things could lead. So don't reject offers, because it could be a big mistake. So the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Fool in your advice. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is just making the same mistakes. It's repeating patterns that don't serve any purpose. Sometimes those patterns are difficult to actually get out of. You have to jump off that wheel while it's moving. And sometimes it's easy. It's comfortable just to do those things and keep doing those things over and over again, even though you know deep down they don't actually get you anywhere. But once you start making changes, you will start feeling so much better. It will be like night and day. And the Fool is get ready for new beginnings, get ready for new journeys. This is a whole new time for you, Cancer. It might be you're about to experience things you've never done before, places you've never been before, and this is about you taking a leap of faith and actually asking yourself, what's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen if I do this thing that I've told myself that I really don't want to do, or I think I'm going to hate? Give it a go, because you just don't know. Okay, guys, so I'm going to pull a quick oracle card. So we're doing just trying to find the deck. Where are you? We are doing, I was going to do the Clarifying Life Situations deck, which for some reason I can't find. Oh, got it. Sorry guys about that. Okay. So your card is it's Meadow of Moments, and it says, bask in the meadow of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. I'll read that again. Meadow of Moments. Bask in the meadow of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of now. So again, very similar message. It's like, stop wishing for things to happen. Stop wishing for things to go a certain way, or for certain situations to occur. Stop wishing for things that you have no control over, Cancer. Deal with what's going on with you now and make changes that you can make. Make changes that you have control over. no matter how small they are. Do one positive thing a day to get yourself back up there. And eventually that one positive thing will become 2 positive things. And the next thing you know is that your whole day will be positive, and positivity breeds positivity. And the universe will say, oh, look at that, Cancer. You're doing well. You're starting to shine again. So here you go. This is what you need. This is what you deserve. This is what we bring you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. See you next time. Enjoy the journey.